Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, March 2nd. Just a reminder to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our free picks and predictions all year long. And while you're at it, smash that like button for starting March off with a nice winner in the NHL yesterday. We did have Carolina Hurricanes and the Detroit Red Wings over 6 goals yesterday. It eventually did, as we mentioned, tick up to 6.5, but in the end, it did not matter. We did have to sweat it out, though, in this one, as both teams only scored a combined 1 goal in each of the first 2 periods, despite 36 shots on goal. However, in the NHL, especially with a Red Wings team that peppers the net and a Hurricanes team that is loaded with weapons, we knew that needing 4 in the third just to push was really not that far out of reach. We actually live bet this game over 4.5 and 5.5 in the second period and the third period with confidence yesterday. The Red Wings, thank God, scored a few minutes into the third period, taking a 2-1 lead. That's exactly what we needed in that game to open it up just a little bit more. From then on, the Hurricanes, they were pissed. They proceeded to score 2 goals, and unfortunately, for their sake, allowed Larkin to find the net with 3 minutes left to tie the game up 3-3 and force overtime. And it was in overtime that the Red Wings shocked the Hurricanes as Raymond scored with 8 seconds left in overtime. It gave the Red Wings a big upset win over the first-place Hurricanes. And listen, sometimes it doesn't matter how you find the gold as long as you beat the Leprechaun. And we stole one last night, but hey, we'll take it. Today, we will look at another NHL matchup between 2 teams that could potentially actually meet in the Stanley Cup Finals. The St. Louis Blues take on the New York Rangers. Both of these teams actually opened up minus 110 on the money line, and the over-under was set at 5.5. St. Louis, they've been playing great hockey of late. They've won 4 in a row and 7 of their last 10. They really don't have much of a chance of catching Colorado in the standings, so the only thing really left for them to do this season is to lock in the 2 seed over the next couple months. Just don't allow the Minnesota Wild to catch them. The Blues, they're absolutely on fire on the power play. They rank 2nd in the NHL. They should see a few chances in this game as the Rangers do give up about 4 minor penalties per game. The Rangers, however, have done an above-average job when they do take those penalties in killing them off. They have been in the top half of the league, or top third of the league, really, overall. But they, at home, have been a little mediocre. They only rank 14th in the league at home, despite their great road success. Speaking of those Rangers, though, they've been a little shaky lately. They have lost their last 2, and they've only gone 5-5 over their last 10 games. Just like the Blues, the Rangers have a great power play this year, led by Kreider, Strome, and Panarin. But they're going to face the 4th best penalty kill unit in the NHL. The Blues have killed 85% on the season. It does look like Husso will be facing the Rangers tonight, who has been fantastic in St. Louis. This guy holds a 13-3 record with an outstanding 2.03 goals against average. However, in his last 3 games, he's regressed a little bit, giving up at least 3 goals in each of those games. Now, the Rangers, they're most likely going to counter at goalie with Shesterkin, who is in line for some awards at the end of the season. This guy, 25-6 on the season with a 1.95 goals against average. He's not allowed more than 1 goal in each of his last 3 games that he started. So who's our best bet in this one? Well, on paper, you can see why both of these teams open minus 110 on the money line. It really could go either way. But we're going to give a look here at the total in this one. Both goalies are only averaging 2 goals against per game, and that's a high total considering how good they are at 5.5. Still seems a bit high. However, the Blues have scored 3 or more goals in 7 of their last 8 games. This offense is flying, and they are in the top third of the league in scoring in the third period. And actually, both these teams are in the top third, scoring in the third period. So we think with a total of 5.5, most likely the bets are going to come on the under in this one. So we're going to go contrarian because we expect both these teams to score a little bit tonight. So with our best bet for Wednesday, March 2nd, we're going to take the Blues and the Rangers over 5.5. Our best bet leaderboard for March is up and running. There were a lot of people that started 1-0 yesterday. Congrats on a great start, but a long way to go, 30 more days in the month of March. A friendly reminder to you that these free picks on YouTube do not make it onto our Grandstand Bettors daily cards, but they're here to help you guide in some decision making. If you are looking for that full card, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family, and start living that grandstand life. But as always, sit back, relax, enjoy some hockey tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.